So we can see here all the control connections are up, but we can see under the site health there is a partial WAN connectivity between three sites. Okay, the partial WAN connectivity is between site 10, site ID 10, 200 and then 100. Okay, so let us go and verify why exactly it is a partial WAN connectivity. Now let's go to the real time. The WAN connectivity is nothing but your data plane connection, right? So we can check BFD sessions. Do not filter. Okay, you see we have a few sessions which are up and few sessions which are down, right? The reason is, if you look at our topology diagram, each branch is connected via two transports, internet as well as MPLS. And by default, Cisco SD WAN tries to make a complete full mesh connectivity between all the sites, right? Now, what does it mean, right? So what does it mean is the interface, like, if you look at DCR1, it will try to make a connectivity to branch 1, R1 and branch 2, R2 on via internet connection, right, as well as MPLS connection. So two connections that are established, but it will also try from internet to the MPLS and from MPLS on DCR1 to the MPLS of other site device. Okay, you can see here that is what it is. You see between business internet, which is the source TLOC, to site ID 100, you see here we are on site ID 10, to site ID 100 it forms a complete data plane tunnel which is on business internet, right, and it is also formed on MPLS, on both sides MPLS, but it is down. If you look at the site ID, let's say I will try to, okay, so no, we don't have option to filter based on the site ID, but if you see here, it is completely down when it is trying to form between MPLS as well as MPLS and then business internet, right? The reason is, you see this is a private IP, the source IP, which is MPLS, and then the destination IP is a public IP, right? They cannot directly communicate with each other. Okay, similarly for site 200 as well, it is up for business internet and it is up for MPLS, but it is down when it is trying to communicate or try to establish a tunnel between two different colors. Okay, so how do we resolve this particular issue? So this will be same on all the devices if we verify, right? So let us go ahead and check in branch 1 R1 the same command, BFD sessions, we will see the same thing, right? It will try to establish between different colors as well, and that will be down. Okay, so how do we resolve this particular issue? Right, on the MPLS, because MPLS is where it's a private IP address, and then it is a completely the private segment here. We can go to templates and then feature template. We can restrict the color, saying you should form a color or you should form a data tunnel even if your remote color is same. Only if your remote color is also same. And you should not try to form a data plane tunnel if your remote color is completely different. So let's go ahead and try to configure that. So VPN 0 MPLS interface, this is the one. Let us go ahead and edit. Go to the tunnel interface option and you see restrict. By default this is off. We will try to make this on and then update. So let us configure the devices, configure 3 devices, because this is also attached to branch 1 template as well. Okay, now let us go ahead and do the same thing for C edge. Go to the feature template and then C edge VPN0 MPLS interface. Edit. Change this to on. So you can ask a question, right? So what if that is down? Anyway, I don't have any issues over there. So what we can do is, I mean, basically what we are trying to avoid here is the unnecessary alerts here, right? The unnecessary alerts, and then it will scare your network operations team that there might be some issue which is going on and all those stuff. Correct? So we want to avoid that situation. So that's the reason we want to restrict it, so that it will not, I mean, the vManage will not send unnecessary alerts to your alerting mechanism tool, or you will not receive so many alerts on the vManage itself. Okay, so it is success. Now let's go ahead and verify under the main dashboard. You see now we have a full WAN connectivity between all these three sites. Okay, now let's go ahead and verify within our each device. So for example, let's say full WAN connectivity. I will just navigate directly from here. We'll go to real time and then BFD sessions. Do not filter. You see, it will not try to establish between two different colors. It will try to establish only if the color is same on both the ends.